Hello everyone, my name is Ellie. I'm an Education Abroad Ambassador for the Office of Study Abroad at Central Washington University. And today I'd like to talk to you a little bit about our programs here at CWU and how you can get involved with study abroad at Central Washington University. First, I'd like to start out by saying that there are a lot of people who are able to help you in the Office of Study Abroad. If you're looking for someone to answer your more complicated questions, or if you have anything more in-depth after this video, you can go ahead and talk to Steve or Matthew. They have lots of information on the different kinds of exchanges and study abroads, as well as a lot of our internship programs and faculty-directed programs. And then finally, if you do have questions about the very specific scholarships that I get into in this video, then you can go ahead and talk to them about those as well. Getting into some quick facts here about our program, we do have a lot of disciplines that are covered under our program. We have internship and service learning in particular, and all of our courses are to cater to very specific students. We do have different majors and minors offered at different universities, as well as general education classes offered at most of the universities that we partner with. We do have programs available all over the world, and they do happen for a variety of durations, generally from 1 week over spring break to a full academic year. Program costs can vary depending on where you're going and where you're staying, where you're living, your time abroad, but we do have financial aid and scholarships available, and a lot of the scholarships that you get through CWU already, or the financial aid that you receive through the state, can apply to these programs. And then finally for this slide, it is possible to study in English even in non-English speaking countries. And that just means that if English isn't the primary language of a country that you're going to study it in, we do still have courses available in English if you aren't proficient in that language. This is an overview of the programs that we have at CWU, and I'll get into those in the next couple of slides. Our university exchanges are similar to the cost of attendance at CWU. They are a direct enroll through our university to another university abroad, and they do have semester and academic year options available. These are opportunities for cultural immersion and language learning, so it really will put you in the community, in your environment, having you learn language, be immersed in culture, and it's a really good learning opportunity there. Eligibility does vary by partner. We have all of those eligibility requirements on our website. We do have our application deadlines here as well, and I would just like to point out that the fall start application deadline is coming up pretty soon on March 1st. So if you are interested in studying abroad fall of this year, I would encourage you to get your start on your application pretty soon. These are the university exchanges that we offer through Central Washington University. We have Queensland University of Technology in Brisbane, Australia. We have the Université d'Orléans in France. We have Kyoto University of Foreign Studies, Asia University, Takashoku University, Tokyo Gakugeki University, and those are all in Japan. In South Korea, we have Ewha Women's University and Kookmin University, which is in Seoul, which are both in Seoul. A notable thing about Ewha Women's University is that it says Women's University, but people of all genders and identities are accepted as international students there. And then finally, in the United Kingdom, specifically in Scotland, we have Edinburgh Napier University and the University of Dundee. For our final university exchange through CWU, we do have the Intensive Spanish Language Program in Leon, Spain. This is a little bit different to our other programs, as it is a specific language immersion program. There are academic year, quarter, and summer options, and you do receive credit through this program, and there's a credit breakdown on this slide. We do have beginning to advanced levels of Spanish learning available, and we do recommend that Spanish is known or you have a previous understanding of Spanish. Next, we have our CWU faculty-directed programs. They're created and directed by CWU staff and faculty, and the participants are all CWU students. These are a lot shorter periods of study, and they generally happen over spring break, summer, or pre-autumn. The pre-autumn period is just a couple of weeks before fall classes start. These are discipline specific, and in some cases they do require you to be of a specific major or minor. And on the slide here we have some past examples. Now, it is important to note that we don't offer all of those currently, but a couple on the list are slated to happen in the upcoming year or are happening this year. So it is important that if you're interested in any of those, you check out our website for more information on what's offered currently and what's not. Study abroad is similar to our exchange programs, however, they are through third party or direct enroll programs. That just means that you're either going to be studying through a company or through another university that's not CWU. Periods of study for study abroad are similar, including an academic year, semester, quarter, or summer. And in most cases, if you go through a third party program or a direct enroll program at another university, it means that you are able to go to different places than CWU. For instance, if you would like to go to Italy or Brazil or someplace that Central Washington doesn't offer in our exchange programs, you can apply to a third party program to take you there instead. The final group of programs that we offer here are the internships, service learning, and volunteer and research opportunities. Starting with internships, they're customizable to an extent to fit your academic and professional goals. While it is possible to earn CWU credit or transfer credit through these programs, they are not organized through our university, and they'll be organized on your own or through a program sponsor. We then have our service learning and volunteer program. It combines in-class learning with service in the communities. It is possible to add this onto an internship program or a study abroad program, and you may be able to earn credit in some cases, but it is on a case-to-case basis. And then finally, we have our research programs. There are opportunities at both the undergraduate and graduate levels, so if you are a graduate student and you still want to study abroad, this would be a great opportunity for you. They are generally self-arranged with an advisor in your program, but there are some opportunities through program sponsors if you are an undergraduate. For our last slide, I'd like to go over some notable scholarships. CWU does offer the PAPA Scholarship. It's a small award for study abroad. There's also the Benjamin A. Gilman International Scholarship. It's for Pell Grant recipients, so if you are receiving a Pell Grant, you can earn $5,000 to $8,000 through that scholarship. There's then the McCain Scholarship, and it's for children and spouses of military personnel. The Boren Scholarship is $25,000 max for study in underrepresented locations. And if you are interested in government service, this is a really good one because it does require that you do a couple years of government service post-graduation. The Freeman Asia Award is for study abroad in East and Southeast Asia. And then finally, there's the Fund for Education Abroad, which is just a general scholarship for a max of $10,000. Thank you so much for sticking with me to the end of this video. If you do have any questions, feel free to reach out to our office. Steve and Matthew are always happy to answer any questions that you do have. And a lot of questions that you do have might just be answered by a quick browse on our website. That is linked on this PowerPoint. I would encourage you also to follow our Instagram, our Twitter, our Facebook if you do want updates on international holidays or if you'd like to know more about the programs that we offer at CWU. And then finally, if you are getting into this process and you're really seriously thinking about education abroad as an opportunity for you, I would highly encourage you to go to our website and schedule an advising appointment. That appointment will help you understand the ins and outs of education abroad on an even deeper level, as well as go over all of the programs that we offer and just point you in the right direction and help you figure out your next steps for education abroad. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope that you consider education abroad through CWU as an option for your future.